on, guys? Welcome to a new episode of the TB4Y podcast.
Yes. We are back. We're back.
Bruh,
clearly, it's hot as fuck. Again, I got my rag on me, bruh. You always got to have it on you, bruh. If y'all don't, you're lacking.
Yeah, I'm lagging.
Mike, you don't have a rag?
I don't have a rag on me.
I'm going to go get your rag in a minute. Probably in 20 minutes, I'll go get your rag, nigga. But
I actually don't feel it like that.
It don't feel that bad to you?
It don't feel that bad right now to me. Maybe because I'm drinking this, like, crispy-ass
super
water.
cold water. It's dropping your temperature for sure.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? This shit's keeping me room temperature, nigga. So I'm still at, like, 98 right now, bro. You feel me? You dropped down to, like, 70. You feel me? But, hey, I was even going to tell you, and I'm pretty sure you've seen it because everybody has seen it at this point if you jumped on Twitter this morning. Did you see that Elon changed the fucking...
Did it change already?
It's already changed. I went on Twitter bro. Go on Twitter right now, bro. It's an X with his crazy ass, bro. I don't understand, like... And I'm not saying it's a big deal,
it still
but,
says
like...
Twitter for me.
No, it's still going to say it, but look, bro.
Like, I know, but he's changing... It was supposed to change,
it's going to say the... It's just going to... I think it's supposed to say, like, x.com, but it doesn't say x.com. It still says twitter.com, but there's an X instead of the bird.
I'm not going to cap. It literally just changed for me right now. I went on Twitter, bro. And it's X Corp. Yeah.
They changed the name already?
It says X Corp and it says Let's Talk.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's just
weird. Bro, I'm gonna be so real.
But my app still has the bird on the app. So I mean,
mine has the X.
Really, for real?
I'm dead ass serious, bro. I looked at it earlier. Let me fucking pull this up. And I wanted to ask you, what did you think and shit like that.
I think that shit's so dumb. You know that he tried to do this for fuck. What was the thing that he had? Was it Cash App or was it Venmo? The other one that he made. It wasn't Cash App. It was.
No, it's PayPal.
PayPal.
And I heard it was supposed to be called XPal.
He was trying to change the name from PayPal to X before, like, the other executives, like, kicked him out of the company.
Yeah, bro. Like, see, I don't know what is his obsession with X, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Weird. Like, did the nigga listen to his music or something? Like, what the fuck is going on?
He did name one of the cars is called Model X too.
See, bro, that's triple X right there, bro. That's 3 X's.
Yeah.
First it was PayPal, now it's Twitter, and even his whip.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro. He might be trying to give a sign or something. I don't know. But now look at this shit. See?
Wow, yours really says X.
Yeah, bro. Wild as fuck. I told you, bro.
That's crazy. Okay, maybe because I have the app. You're actually on the browser.
Oh,
like, on the actual Safari. Okay. So they haven't changed the app.
On the app, yeah.
I think that is so dumb because the Twitter bird is so iconic.
Bro, it's a tweet because the bird.
Yeah.
So what are they going to call it now? Like, what the fuck? Like, is it going to be like some...
My X? You see the new X?
Like, that's so weird,
yeah,
bro. You see my X?
Yeah, I don't like that.
That sounds terrible because now it's going to be so confusing. Like, what do you mean, did I see your X?
Yeah,
did I see this bitch on the street?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about your tweet, bro?
Yeah.
Like, so what do you think about it?
I know,
yeah, that's wild, bro. I'm spitting, nigga. I'm spitting.
I think that's just dumb, bro. Why would you even need to... rebrand it, bro? Like,
it's already been like...
This is how you know Twitter is so iconic. Instagram dropped a whole new version of Twitter.
I know.
Threads
and failed.
And Twitter was still
number one
over that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they didn't change it at all.
Yeah.
And now you're gonna switch it over to X. And this is a terrible logo too.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's just such a weird, like the Twitter, like the bird was so iconic,
cool.
Bro. You know what I mean? And it just, I don't know, bro. I think like when Twitter first came out, or not say when Twitter first came out, but when Twitter first started having like all the issues before with the last owner and shit like that.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, thank God we're getting somebody else. You know what I mean? Elon's going to change the game. He's talking about now it's going to be free speech and whoop-de-whoop. You know what I mean? Like, it seemed like it was such a good idea.
It's still not even really free speech, to be honest.
Exactly, which is so crazy. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, his decision-making when it comes to this app, it seems like... It's not even better than the last dude. That's really what it seems like to me, bro. I don't know.
It's like damn near like the same thing what it was, but like watered down.
Yeah, I would.
In a weird way, and why would you change it to X? Like, he could have thought of a way cooler name than just X. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. Like, so when I seen that shit, I just instantly I thought about you because I'm like, bro, you're on Twitter way more than me.
Yeah, I be on Twitter. You know
what I mean? So I was like, bro, I wonder what my niggas thinking. Just you wake up and you just see this shit.
Yeah, I seen that shit like when it was popping up, and hella people were saying like, oh, it's gonna change today, or I think it was like yesterday. Everyone was saying like it was gonna change today, and I was like, that is so dumb.
Yeah. Do you think that this is gonna no? This is gonna make turn a lot of people off from Twitter, or now X. Or do you think hella people are still gonna be on that motherfucker?
If he doesn't change how it is,
yeah.
Like
the
if
way
it
looks
still just
if
it still looks the same, it's still just Twitter, but it's just called X now.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people will switch off, and because now recently they started paying people like on Twitter. Like people who would be like posting a lot and like getting a lot of like views and all this shit. Like,
well, you can get paid for tweets.
Yeah, damn near like a content. Like it's like their
content.
Yeah, like
just for no. I'm talking
about
like,
YouTuber or some shit. Like
no. But do you get what I'm trying to say though? Like, let's say I'm just like fucking tired this morning, kind of horny, and that was my tweet, and then it blows up. Can I get paid for that?
I think you would get paid for that.
Are you serious?
Or they would. I don't know how exactly how they do it.
Because I'm thinking, is it like Twitter content, like videos that you're posting to Twitter, or
that's what I don't know? Because I've seen some people like I don't even follow them, but they always just like pop up on my feed and shit, and they're like, oh yeah, I got paid like 2 bands from Twitter, and I think it just gets an overall like of your account, like how much like likes and retweets you're getting, replies and shit like that you're getting, and then you just get paid based off of that. But I don't know if it's per tweet. If it's per tweet, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, I might have a little cash coming in, nigga. Go live, bro.
I might have to hop on Twitter.
Yeah, I might have to hop on Twitter again, bro.
Or X.
Yeah, my bad, Elon. You feel me?
I think it's dumb. I don't know. It's just pointless. It just kind of seems like a weird, like...
Yeah, it's like, why now type shit. You know what I mean? I think that's where everybody says that. And I agree with you, bro. I think if it doesn't change, like, the way the app is, everybody's still going to be on that.
Yeah.
To be honest.
But then even if it does do that, like, say, like, the app doesn't change at all, then what was the fucking point of changing the name?
The name, yeah. I think it's just him being like...
Fuck it.
I just like the name X, you know what I mean? I just think it looks cool. You know, because isn't his name letter. Like fuck? Isn't his son's name like X?
That's why he has a weird obsession with that letter because his son's name is also.
It's like X Y Z plus 4
like
Y equals MX plus B. You know what I mean? It's like a whole algebraic
has links
equation.
In there and shit like that. You click on and it takes you to the websites and stuff. It's like
son's name has link. That's wild, bro. I don't know, man. That's so weird. Like, I just hope nothing changes from that motherfucker. Even though I'm not on Twitter that much, I just know that this is gonna. You know, if he does do any more changes, it's gonna flip. And
I think Twitter is cool because, like, now I don't know if Elon was the one who started this or if it was like the guy before him. But like now, there's like a For You tab.
Really?
Not a damn near like damn like a For You tab and like a tab for like what you're following. So like the following tab would just be everyone that you're following and shit. But then the For You would get like anything that just like is like relevant.
See, but you know what's so interesting about that, bro? Do you always get exactly what you look up or whatever fuck on your For You page type shit? Because like I'm like this for Twitter, is it always exactly
it's pretty accurate? I'm not gonna cap. Like I'll see like a lot of like Marvel shit or like superhero shit.
Okay, well
like
tell me this
shit.
I always see that type of shit too, but sometimes it'll sprinkle in shit that I'm like,
yeah, I think it always does that.
Do you think that's just because of how much that thing's popping?
Yeah, that's what.
Because like, bro, all fucking week, bro. If you go on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, fuck, the marketing for like Barbie, you feel me? Not even Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer hasn't really been. Their marketing wasn't even. Yeah, I've seen like maybe one billboard, bro.
I've seen like one trailer.
I've seen one trailer too. That's it. The same trailer that you see in the movie when you go to movie theater. That's the only one I've seen. You feel me?
But Barbie's marketing is fucking
insane, bro. Insane, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. Like some of the posters and the.
I think for that reason, I think that movie is probably gonna do better.
It's gonna make hella money
in the box office.
Hell yeah,
because it's only an hour and like 40 minutes.
Oh, it's a short movie too.
Compared to Oppenheimer is like fucking 3 hours long, bro. I mean, I still hella want to see that fucking movie. Like really fucking bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was.
And wait, you watched Barbie, right?
Yeah, I was gonna see it yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty decent.
You know what's so interesting, bro? I'm gonna be so real, and because like my girl wanted to go watch this shit, I was like, yeah, all right, we can go watch it. But I haven't seen it yet, but I technically already seen it. Okay, because look, this is the thing. You know me, bro. I'm not gonna say about how I watch movies early, but I was watching like 20 minutes of it.
Yeah.
And then I stopped and I was like, you know what? I don't want to watch this movie and then I'm gonna go over there with her and act like I'm gonna da. Let me be a good dude. I'm not gonna watch it.
This movie's not that important to
exactly.
Yeah.
But I was like this, right? Because she hella wants to watch this. I was like, whatever. But I was like, bro, I'm gonna find out what the fuck this movie has in it without me watching the full movie. So I watch a bunch of reviews, like spoiler reviews on this movie. Ah, man, Mike, just let me know if I'm spot on here, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna be so real. I do not care at this point. I heard the movie was low-key a woke fest. If I'm gonna be real,
a woke fest.
Yeah.
I mean,
I could tell you some of the shit that like even the guys were saying or the people were saying.
I guess it's probably like a woke fest. I mean, honestly, the movie to me, bro, is like, bro, like me and you, bro, is not marketed to us.
Watch this motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? It's like this movie's not for us, bro. Like. There's parts of the movie that like you could probably relate to that like I was like, okay, that kind of like makes sense. You know what I mean? Like with like Ken and shit. I'm not gonna lie, there are some parts with Ken I'm like,
okay, this is one thing I have to just say, bro, because look, You know me, Mike. I'm just fucking confrontational, I guess. Bro, I seen this scene and I instantly was taken out.
Were you sick to your stomach?
I was just taken out because I was kind of like, dude, okay, like it's literally like this movie is the love child of fucking like Charlie's Angels, Ghostbusters 2016, and fucking like what's that other movie called? I mean, not even movie, and fucking She-Hulk. I'm being so real, bro, because like apparently this is what I heard. And Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, bro. And based off of the shit I seen with my own two eyes, it seemed the same theme as those movies where it's like basically a lot of these girls in this movie, Barbie, they cannot do no wrong. The dudes are basically there. They don't really have a point to really be in the movie. They're just kind of like doing random shit. And also I heard Barbie and Ken go to the normal world. They leave Barbie land. They go to the real world, and it's just like misogyny left and right. Like the minute Barbie gets there, like damn, I think they're like rollerblading or some shit. And then some dude grabs her ass or like slaps her ass.
Yeah, some dude walks up. Like, that part was fucking weird. I was like, okay, that's
yo. And then apparently Ken enjoys himself there.
He loves it.
And then he comes back.
I go, Cap. I love that part. That part of the movie is fucking funny. So so what happened is Barbie. So the way it works, bro, it's like the Barbies in Barbie Land are actual, like they're Barbies and shit, but like they'll have like a owner like in the real world type shit. You know what I mean? So
it's like some little girl.
Yeah, so this Barbie, like, it starts off the movie, you know, they're all dancing and all this shit, they're singing and shit.
I heard it starts out with like little girls breaking their toys or something.
Yeah, it's a parody of what's that movie called? Damn.
Blade Runner?
People are gonna hate me. No, it's not Blade Runner, but it's the scene where it's like there's all those monkeys and there's that big ass bar in the fucking middle and it's like dun 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 doom 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 doom. You never seen that movie before?
No,
it's like an OG. I forgot what the movie's called. People are gonna know what I'm talking
Planet
about.
of the Apes?
It's not Planet of the Apes, but no, it's not Planet of the
Apes. King Kong?
It's not King Kong, no. But there are apes in there. And then they fucking reference them like in they reference it like in Willy Wonka and a whole bunch of other fucking movies. It's like I fucking forgot what the movie's called. I'm a piece of shit. But yeah, that is just like a parody of like another old movie. So pretty much this Barbie, they're dancing and shit, and then randomly like they're having like a song, and she's like, "Hey, you guys ever thought about death?" I swear to God, that's what she says. And like it gets hella fucking quiet. And everyone's looking at her like, "What the fuck, bro?" I don't know. It was like some shit out of like fucking like Meat Canyon or some shit like that when it happened. Like everything, like the entire vibe, like completely changed to like something hella dark. Yeah. And pretty much just because apparently her owner was actually like this older lady who worked at Mattel. Like I guess it was like her
Barbie's owner?
Yeah, it was like her daughter's old toy, but she ends up like taking it and she starts like drawing like weird shit of like Barbie thinking about death and Barbie worrying about like cellulite and shit like that. So this Barbie ends up going to the real world because she figures out like, oh, you have to like connect with your human to like fix yourself or whatever. And while she's in the real world, like I didn't like that part either where like, cause she walks up to like a construction site and she's like, "Hey guys," like blah, blah, blah. And it's like immediately the guy's like, "Hey toots." I swear to God, they're like, "Damn, I like to get in those shorts." I swear to God, they really say that in the movie. Says, "I would like to get in those shorts." They say that in the fucking movie. And it's just hella crazy. I mean, I guess I don't relate because I'm not a girl, but I've never been near a construction site where the guys are literally like whistling and catcalling and shit.
And I mean, let us fucking know, I guess.
If that's real, that's insane.
I think that's like fucking 70s, like at a construction site though. Like that's ripped straight out of like the 70s and shit. That shit that you hear like, crazy. Oh yeah, girls will get dressed up and walk across construction sites.
On Venice Beach too. It's like, you really think a construction worker on Venice Beach is gonna, that's not, and even like the cops are like, "Oh yeah, I like what she's wearing." But like when she gets her, because they end up getting arrested because she punches bruh. They get arrested like twice because she punches dude and then they get arrested for stealing clothes and shit. And then, but every time the cop is like, "Oh yeah, it's even better when she has more clothes because you could imagine what it looks like when it's off." I'm like, bro, that's like
what?
Crazy. Yeah, that shit's insane. But Ken gets to like the real world and he sees it's like, oh, everything's run by guys here. I swear to God, that's what he's like. Because in the Barbie land, it's all like
girls.
It's all girls. They're like the president. You know, they're construction workers. They're all the shit. And literally, like Ken's job in the beginning of the movie, he's just beach.
Yeah.
Not even a lifeguard. His job is
beach.
His job is just beach.
Yeah.
And then, so he goes to the real world, finds out about all the like patriarchy, pretty much.
Yeah.
And he's like, "What the fuck?" And
I love it.
He gets all the books on like war and like horses and shit like that. Yeah. And he's like, there's a funny scene where he goes around to like different jobs, like to like a hospital, and he's like, "Okay, so." Like he's trying to get a job as a doctor and shit, and the girl's telling him like, "Yeah, well, you need like a PhD, you need all this shit." He's like, yeah, but I'm a guy. Like, isn't that enough? And she's like, no. And he's like, all right, let me talk to a real doctor. And she's like, I am a doctor. So like shit like that to me was just funny as I ain't gonna count.
Okay, see, no, but Mike, you're looking at it from our perspective. You know what I mean? Where it's
I think the movie, like, that's why this movie is like super fucking satirical, bro. Because like they go to and they end up going to like Mattel, the actual company Mattel. That's why I'm like, I'm surprised Mattel even like fucking made this movie, because they go to Mattel and the entire board of directors is all dudes, and like Will Ferrell is like the lead of the.
I'm fucking.
He's
dead.
like the main
the
guy.
Head of the dolls.
Yeah,
and
they
shit.
end up getting Barbie because the FBI calls Mattel, is like, hey, well, like one of the Barbies and Kens got loose, like you guys gotta go fucking get him and shit.
Yeah.
So the FBI goes and picks up Barbie, and it takes her there, and she's like, okay, like so like where's the woman in charge? That's what Barbie says. She's like, where's the girl in charge? Because the entire movie, she's like the entire part where she's like in the real world, she's trying to figure out like where all the fucking women are at.
Yeah.
Like that are in charge and shit. There's a funny scene where like they see a billboard of like Mrs. America's like hella bitches in like bikinis and shit.
Yeah.
And then Barbie's like, she's like, oh look, it's the Supreme Court of Justice. That's why, like, to me this movie was fucking funny, right?
Okay.
Like, and then like she asked like, oh, where's the CEO? And then Will Ferrell's like, oh yeah, that's me. And she's like, okay, where's the CFO? And the guy next to him's like, yeah, that's me. And she pretty much goes through like all like, the leads, and it's like it's all the guys and shit.
Yeah.
And she's like, wait, so Barbie is like Mattel isn't run by like a girl? And then Will Ferrell's like, well, we had like he's like, I think in like 1992 we had a CEO that was a woman, and like and some other time he's like, so that's 2 times that we had CEOs that were women.
God, bro, that's wild, bruh.
And then the thing is like, so Ken ends up going back to Barbie Land himself.
Yep, that's what I heard.
And when he goes back, he brings
turns
back
it into
patriarchy. He turns it into Kendom.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much like everything's run by Ken now. Yeah. And like all the girls complete, like even like the president or the fucking Supreme Court or whatever the fuck they were, they're all like damn near brainwashed to just be like, oh yeah, they're just giving them beers and they're like, I love my Ken, blah, blah, blah.
Oh my
and
God, Mike.
Barbie teams up with like her owner, like her actual human,
to stop
and the human's daughter. They team up with like there's like a weird Barbie.
Yeah.
And the weird Barbie is like pretty much like
isn't it the girl from SNL?
Yes, it's Kate McKinnon, and she's funny as fucking movie too.
She is pretty.
And pretty much like her Barbie is like, you ever seen like kids play with their Barbies too rough and like break it and they like fucking color on it, rip out the hair and shit. That's what she is. So she's always like in the splits and shit. I seen a clip where she has her leg all yeah, she's always in the splits. Yeah. And they pretty much go and they unbrainwash all the Barbies, and then they make all the Ken like go to war with each other because they unbrainwash all the Barbies, and then they make all the Kens like, it's kind of weird. I can't explain it, but like they pretty much get on the beach with all the Kens.
They fight?
Yeah, they end up fighting, but the reason why they fight is hella funny. And I'm not gonna lie, they're not that wrong. They're not that wrong on how this could actually start a big ass fight. All the Kens are on the beach singing to their Barbies, like they're playing the guitar, singing to their Barbies and shit. Oh yeah. And one by one, all the Barbies start going to different Kens and shit. So all the Kens get jealous of each other, and that's how they start the war with the Kens. But the reason why they did it on that day was because the Kens were like voting. They're gonna make a big ass like vote to pretty much make like Kendom actually like actual Kendoms. Like it's not Barbie Land no more. So they made that so that all the Kens will fight each other, so they'll be distracted. So all the Barbies could vote that Barbie Land could go like back to normal. Where the fuck,
yeah, dude. I mean, Mike, can I ask, bro? And I mean, I don't care about this at this point, bro. Do you think there is any type of undertone? And I know this movie is not for me and you. Clearly, this movie's not for niggas like us. Actually, I don't think this movie's for niggas. Period. But I'm asking you this. Do you see any type of undertones in this goddamn movie?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you could probably see it as that. Like if you're looking for bro, you could find so much crazy shit where it's like the guys are doing shit. Like there's a part where like some Kens are like being cheerleaders and shit for like Barbies on like that are playing volleyball and shit. You know what I mean?
So wait, I'm just asking, bro. I mean, while we're on the subject of it, you don't think that? I mean, because you could say that, you know, you could look for undertones, but I mean, I don't think it was meant to be looked for. No, I think these motherfuckers just straight up, bro. Yeah, what you just told me, like the fact that the Kens come, like Ken comes back, he starts all this bullshit over here. Yeah. All the Kens brainwash the girls, and then now the girls are basically being like, fucking like, you know what I mean, just doing stuff for their
like
dudes.
In maid outfits and shit like that. Yeah.
So basically, how it used to be like the patriarchy. Yeah, that's what they're basically trying to say.
Yeah.
Do you not see what I'm saying? Like, we talk about this every fucking day on our day-to-day. So I'm saying
But I'll say this: the movie does have. It's not just like guys are useless, guys are pieces of shit and shit. You know what I mean? Because like at the end of the movie, because there's a part in the beginning of the movie, like after they hang out before they go to the real world, like Ken is trying to like come to like Barbie's side because Ken has a crush on Barbie, damn near.
See, that was another thing I heard people didn't really like is because apparently aren't they like together?
So that's what I'm saying. Ken likes Barbie, but Barbie doesn't like Ken like that. Like she just sees him as a friend type shit. So that's like there's like a whole like Ken like he makes a song. Actually, the song actually fucking goes crazy. But he's just pretty much saying like I see her more than a friend. Like all she sees is me as a friend. Damn near. That's what he says in like one of the lyrics of his songs. But
wait, just to end it off, does he get her?
No.
Jesus.
They don't end up together. No. But other Kens and Barbies are like at the end like one Ken is like I miss my Barbie and the Barbie's like I miss you too and they're like pressed up against each other. So they're kind of like dating, I guess. I don't know. There are some Barbies and Kens that seem like they're dating, and there's some that are just like homies. But this Ken likes this Barbie, and there's a part in the beginning of the movie where like he's trying to like come over to her house, like just like spend the night or some shit. But she's like, oh, it's like girls' night. She's like, it's girls' night every night, forever and ever. And then when she comes back to like Barbie land, when it's like Kendom, he tells her the same thing, like it's boys' night, forever and ever. And I thought it was hella funny, right? I ain't gonna cap. But like, I love that nigga. I love Ryan. He's so good as Ken, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Like, yeah, the movie wasn't that bad, bro. Like, it's pretty good, I guess. Like, am I am I gonna go buy another ticket to go see it?
Yeah,
probably not. Yeah, I probably won't go buy another ticket to go see it. Like, would I have waited for it to be on HBO Max? Yeah, I mean, I probably would have just like waited. You know what I mean? I'm not like regretting that I went to go see it in theaters or anything like that. Yeah. But I mean, it's a pretty decent movie. It's actually like a lot funnier than I fucking expected it to be. You know what I mean?
No, and that's the thing. I knew there would be good elements in it because, I mean, let's be real. Like, you know what I mean? Like how I said this movie's the love child of all these other movies. That just means, you know, niggas learn their lesson.
I would even say it's a love child of those movies, especially Charlie's Angel. Because I never seen Charlie's Angel, but the way you describe it to me, it's like, yeah, they really are just like, oh yeah, men are just the scum of the earth. But in this movie, it's like, a lot of the guys have like redeeming like
redeeming qualities.
Yeah, because like even the human Barbie's human, her husband is like because Barbie's human is a Mexican girl, and her husband's a white dude, and he's not even in the movie like that. He's like in it for like 2 or 3 scenes. Yeah. But in all the movies, he's trying to learn Spanish so that he could like communicate with her and shit like that. You know what I mean? And it's like even like Will Ferrell's character, like at the end, he's like you know I was like I forgot what he says, but he has like redeeming like all of them. It's like. Except for like the construction worker and the police officer, like all those like one-off characters, they're terrible dudes. Like they just make them seem fucking terrible. Yeah. But like other than that, it's like when I was watching this movie, I was like, yeah, it's nothing too crazy. Yeah. And at the end, because like the entire movie, they're like, you know, it's just Barbie. You know, Barbie could be Barbie, but no one gives a fuck about Ken. You know what I mean? That's like a big like plot in the movie. It's like you need to have like for a Ken needs to have a Barbie. It can't just be Ken. So like at the end of the movie, she kind of like tells him like, you know, you're just Ken. Like you could be just Ken. You know what I mean? And then he's like, oh shit, like you know, he has like a like I don't need like I could just be me type shit. Like I don't need like a Barbie and shit. So I thought that was pretty cool. But like I don't know, it's pretty cool. Like Ken acts like a typical dude. I ain't gonna cap. Because there's a part where he's crying, and then like she comes up, she's like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm good." Yeah. Literally does that shit. So I'm like, that's pretty funny, bro.
Okay, I mean, see, only reason why I was really gonna watch it, to be honest with you, was just because I'm gonna be so real.
If you watch it,
Margot Robbie and my nigga Ryan Gosling.
If you watch it,
the only reason why I was gonna check it out.
If you watch it, I bet you. You're gonna laugh a lot more than you expected it to.
No, I'm not even.
It's a funny movie.
I was just gonna say I'm not expecting that movie not to be funny at all. It's just like even the movie, like even when I said Ghostbusters 2016, bro, Leslie Jones had some funny ass parts in that movie, bro, but it was still a woke fest. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like there's certain things that just outweigh it for me and will take me out of the movie. Because like even this is what I was even trying to say. Like with the movies, I'll say we grew up with. Like think about like a Spider-Man, right? There are still terrible dudes. Like those guys that tried to fucking do some weird shit to Mary Jane in the Sam Raimi movie when she was walking home in the rain and shit. And they, hey, what's going on? You look good. And they start grabbing her and shit. You know what I mean? On some creepy shit. Spider-Man goes over there and fucking handles these niggas, showing that there's also, like, that's just the way the world really is. There's a half and half. But it's not like every scene there's like, oh, you know, Mary Jane's walking again. And then there's some other dudes that's like, hey, what's going on, baby? Yeah. You know, every weird 5 seconds, it's like, all right, bro, like, it might be his villain that's going to come and get her now or whatever the fuck else. The problem is going to be the problem. It's not that there's also going to be this external problem of like, yeah, well, there's also men that are, you know, the problem too. It's like, yeah, there's a couple niggas out here, like in the real world. Yeah. How there's a couple of weirdos out here, but there's also good dudes. You get what I'm trying to say? And I'm not even saying that they didn't put that in the Barbie movie. I just think that way of going about it doesn't really sit well for the whole audience.
Because when I was going to watch the movie, I was expecting.
But like you said, it's not for.
I was expecting it. I was expecting. I wouldn't even say it was just for girls.
Like I'm saying, little girls. I think.
Not even little girls. No, really? It's good for older women too. I'm not gonna lie. There was a bar in this movie. This is a fucking bar. I ain't gonna cap. And you could switch out mother and daughter for father and son or whatever.
Go ahead.
There's a part where the owner or the creator of Barbie ends up like coming in the movie and like talks to Barbie and shit, like the girl who made her. And it's hella funny because she sees her in Mattel, like in the office and shit. She's like in her own like little house, like in a little office in there. Yeah. And Will Ferrell's like, oh yeah, like her name's like Rose or some shit. He's like, oh yeah, her ghost has the office on the 17th floor because it's just like her ghost because she's been dead for like a long. Yeah. But she says every mother. I forgot. I'm probably butchering this shit, but she pretty much said like every mother like stops so that their daughter could look back to see how far they've came. I was like, that's actually hella hard. You know what I mean? Because you could say the same thing, like every father stops to see, so their son can see how far they've came. And shit like that. You know what I mean? I was like, that's pretty cool. But like, pretty much the whole story of this movie is damn near you're never too old to like be young type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're never too old to like still have like an imagination. It's like one of those type of movies.
Nah, you know I fuck with that though. That's a good message. You know what I mean? I think that's.
And then for like the boys, it's like you don't need like you could be your own person type shit. Like you know you don't have to have like. You don't always have to be like in control or whatever the fuck. I don't fucking know. But it was a pretty cool movie. I like Ken. Yeah. He has a good song in there.
I mean, I think that's cool, bro. I mean, hey, but look, sorry y'all. We talked about Barbie for like 30 minutes.
I didn't think that was gonna happen, to be honest.
But man, I don't know. It's just certain things. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like I can't really complain too much because I mean, real shit. I personally am not even gonna buy it.
The movie's not like. It's not for us, bro. Like at the end of the day, it's not for. It's a Barbie fucking movie. You know what I'm saying? It's like
the fact that we even talked about it. It's like for this long. Yeah,
it's obviously not catered to us. You know what I mean? Now it feels like a He-Man movie or some shit.
Yeah, don't even get me started.
Or like a G.I. Joe movie or some shit.
Yeah,
and then it's like.
And then they woke it up. I ain't gonna lie, that's a little crazy. You feel me?
I'm like, okay, that's a little crazy. Like that's for the.
Yeah,
that one's for the boys.
You feel me? Because like, there's just certain, I don't know, bro. It's just I think Hollywood does a lot of weird underlying things that they try to just mask as like, oh no, we just thought we were making a movie.
Yeah, nah, for sure. There's shit in the movie where I'm like the whole construction worker shit. I'm like, really, bro? Like the construction worker to be on like.
Yeah, but hey,
who knows? Maybe it happens.
Yeah, and hey, I was even.
It probably does happen, but.
No, facts. I'm pretty sure it does, but like probably just not to that degree. That's but maybe like, you know, micro. Let's keep it so real. Because even how I mentioned like She-Hulk, bruh, like, come on, bruh. Like, what do you mean, bro? You're yelling at Bruce Banner talking about some, oh, I have to control my anger way more than you. I was like, get up out of here with all that goofy, man. Like, let's be so real. Because you're a girl.
Yeah, that just doesn't make sense. Because
it's like, come on.
Especially at that point in the story.
Exactly.
It's like,
all the shit he's already been through. Don't even say that, bro. That's so crazy. Like the disrespect that they even give Hulk in the MCU, I'm done.
Yeah, that's
just they better turn this thing into Planet Hulk. But we'll get into all that other superhero shit at the end, bro. But I did want to tell you this because I was saying earlier about weird shit, bro. Okay, I don't even really know how to explain this. Actually, I do. Let me shut the fuck up, Mike. There's this story I wanted to tell you about this guy named Sanju Bhagat. I might be pronouncing his name wrong, but it was this guy from India, right? And bro. Basically, up till he was like 20 something years old, his life was normal as fuck. Ain't never really had like got too sick, got, you know, this or that, never really broke any bones, stuff like that, right? Pretty normal life. Then randomly, bro, in his mid 20s, he started to complain to his family that he was having like abdominal pain like crazy. He was like, yeah, like I don't know, like my stomach and like just all right here has been like hurting and shit recently. So his parents are like, bruh, you know, maybe you just having like a stomach ache or some shit, bruh. Just, you know, see what's good for a couple of days and then let us know. So it kind of like technically goes away, but it doesn't. Like he's like, all right, it doesn't feel as bad. I'm just going to leave it alone. He leaves it alone, bro, up until, because like I think at the time it was probably like 1970s when, you know, he was like in his 20s. Up until 1999, he was just chilling, right? So he waited like a fat chunk, like almost like 20 years or something like that. He ends up going to the hospital because he literally could not breathe because this thing was like blocking his airway. Like, and so he's thinking like, bro, I don't know what the fuck is like happening, but there's something that's bothering me. like my abdomen.
Yeah.
So he goes to the doctor. They're like, okay, cool. We're going to see what's good with you. And while they're like just examining his stomach from the outside, they're like poking it around and shit. And they're like, oh my God, like he has a fat tumor.
Holy fuck.
Huge ass tumor, right? And so he's sitting there. They're prepping him for surgery. They start to cut this dude open, bro. Mike, when they cut this guy fucking open, bro, you're not going to believe what's inside this guy's stomach. A fucking baby, Mike. I put this on God, and I will show you all of the evidence. It's insane.
He was pregnant.
He was fucking pregnant, Mike. But the reason that he was pregnant is super interesting, and there is a real thing. No. You're like, how is that even possible, right? They end up looking into it, and they find out that he was pregnant, technically pregnant, with his twin brother that never ended up. I swear to God, his twin brother never grew up. So the whole time he was like developing in his stomach for like 35 years.
Wow.
Just sitting in his stomach, yeah. And then they call it parasitic twin syndrome or something like that.
So what happened? Does the baby get born or?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know too much because it's hella rare that happens.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he ended up dying after a couple like months.
They ended up taking the baby out of him.
The baby out, yeah.
And then did the baby like
was alive for a minute? Yeah, I don't know how long it was alive,
but asking,
the motherfucker was alive when they took him out of his brother's stomach, bro. So that's like your big brother giving fucking birth to you right now, Mike. And then now you're 23 years old of age and you're walking around because of your brother.
No, but he was like a baby size, right?
Yeah.
It's like
So it's what I'm saying is now, Mike. I'm just saying hypothetically, bro.
Oh, okay.
You came from your brother.
By my brother, yeah.
He's already like fucking 35 years old. You just got born, nigga. Now you're 23 years old because of your brother.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro. It was super fucking interesting. I didn't even know how to explain this shit. And then he pretty much just like lived a normal life after that, bro. The guy.
Insane.
Yeah, which was hella weird.
He was fucking pregnant.
He was pregnant, bro. Pregnant man, nigga. When I heard this shit, I said I have to fucking tell my nigga, insane, bro. Yeah, bro. And it's so crazy because you're thinking like, there's no way that's possible. But yeah, and then there's another term for it too, but like the medical term they said, I'm pretty sure it was parasitic twin syndrome or something like that.
I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah, I didn't either, nigga.
Like I've heard of people like their twin growing on, like a conjoined twin or something. But to have the baby growing inside you. So is it always growing inside like the stomach, or could it be growing like can I have a baby growing in my leg or something? Or like,
stupid as fuck. I think
it has to be some more room though, right?
I was just gonna say,
like
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be. It always has to be the stomach because that's just the most room on your body.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. When I heard this shit, I was like, yo, how is that even possible, nigga? You know what I mean? Like, imagine that, bro. You're sitting there with your girl.
It was gonna kill him too. So
yeah,
because
his stomach started getting like big too. So they were thinking he had this fat tumor. You know what I mean? Because they're like, no way, this guy's pregnant. But he looked like if you
seen him, he looked like a pregnant dude. You got a picture of him?
Yeah. Yeah, and he was one of the rare cases of this
pregnant man. That's wild.
This is him right here.
He looks pregnant as fuck.
Yeah, bro. Interesting. Crazy as fuck, bro. Yeah.
Dude.
I'm telling you.
He looks fucking pregnant, bro. Like pregnant.
Like niggas finna pop type shit, bro. And
he's 9 months.
And that's what's so interesting to me is just like imagine he was there with his girl and his girl's thinking they're gonna cut this tumor out of him, and then your little brother. And she's thinking like, bro, you got to think about it. Like, let's say like, bro, you go to the hospital with your girl, Mike, and you've been complaining about your stomach's been hurting and you have this tumor. Your girl starts noticing your stomach starts protruding like crazy, bro. You guys go to the fucking ER. You guys go and sit there, get worked on, nigga. Your girl's like, oh my God, okay, they're going to take the tumor out of my boyfriend. They cut you open, bro, and you just hear baby in there. And it's a fucking child, nigga.
That's wild, bro.
Bro. How do you? No, be real.
I'll keep it.
No, how do you think your girl's gonna respond?
I think she'll just be like, "What the fuck?" I think that's anybody's response ever to this. Like, if this ever happens to anybody, I think everyone's just like, "Bro, what the fuck do you mean? You gave birth?"
You think she'll stay?
The bitch better stay. I didn't ask for this baby to be fucking grown in me. What the fuck, bitch? What the hell? What's the difference between a tumor and a baby? That bitch, you better stick around to help me raise my little brother. What the fuck? You got me fucked up. Or whose responsibility is that? Is it my mom's responsibility of that? Would I just give it back to mom? Like, here, you fucking forgot this one. Or is it mine now? Do I gotta take care of this little motherfucker?
Bro, that gotta be the weirdest experience.
Yeah, that's crazy.
My brother's basically my son.
Yeah.
Like, I have to change his diper. I gotta take care of him. I gotta raise him and teach him the ways and whoop-de-whoop. So I don't. But I went through the pain of the birth.
Yeah. C-section.
Fuck yeah, C-section too, nigga.
That's crazy. So what if he didn't get?
If he didn't go to the what they call it?
Yeah, what would have happened?
Him and the baby would end up dying.
Just dying, right? Because he would have suffocated, or he wouldn't be able to breathe and shit.
Yeah,
okay.
And then him dying, the baby would die.
It would kill the baby.
Yeah, so.
Because there's no way the baby's gonna have a natural birth.
Yeah, at all, bro. He's not gonna come out of his dick.
Yeah. Because it's not even like the baby wasn't like in his stomach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like, it's like, you know, a baby, like, it comes out of the fucking vagina.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like, that baby was never, like, growing in him.
Yes, bro. And that's why they called it parasite.
Because it was, like, connected to him.
So everything he was eating, nigga, you feel me? He was probably like, damn, nigga, I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He probably was never hungry and
You ever had that? I actually, when I was a kid, that happened to me before. I had, like, this, like, worm that was, like, I guess I had, like, when I was a kid, my nails used to be dirty as fuck all the time.
Yeah.
So I guess when I would eat, like, fucking nuggets or fries or whatever, some of, like, I guess there was something in my nails.
So the parasite were growing you?
Yeah, that I had eaten. And, like, for, like, I think I was, like, 10 or 9 when this happened.
Yeah.
But, like, for, like, the longest, like, I was eating hella and I would always be hungry as fuck, bro. Like, no matter what I did.
How long do you think it lasted?
Couple
months?
Yeah, I was in there for, like, a couple months and I ended up going to the doctors. And then the doctor told me, he's like, yeah, it was, like, coiled up in your stomach, like, 2-3 times. It was fucking huge.
And what they do?
Bro.
Did they give you like a medicine or something?
Yeah, they gave me like a medicine to pretty much like shit it out type
okay,
shit.
Get rid of that
yeah, to like flush out my stomach and shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
fuck, bro. You got a parasite inside you, nigga.
Bro, that's just crazy, bro. That's just real.
Shit.
They didn't show me like what it looked like. I don't know if like the medicine that they gave me like killed it like in my stomach or some shit, or if like they were able to pull out the whole thing.
Yeah.
But he was pretty much telling me like, yeah, like the thing was like fucking huge. Like it was able to coil around your stomach like 2-3 times.
Oh my god, and motherfucker was just getting nutrients.
Just eating like
just
crazy,
eating fucking
bro.
chicken nuggets.
Yeah, everything.
All
I was eating,
all the kid shit,
whatever the fuck I was eating. Whatever my mom was feeding me and shit, bro. He was eating it.
That little nigga was like, "Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, nigga.
It's a good life,
crazy, nigga." That's probably why he was sticking there for a couple months.
Like, this is a good life right here.
He was like, "Bro, mom be throwing down, nigga. Holy shit."
Yeah, but that's scary, bro. Having something growing inside of you that like you have no say in.
No, and you have no idea what it is.
Yeah.
That's what must have been super terrifying for this dude of like, okay, I'm thinking this is probably a parasite and he kind of was right, which is funny if he thought that, or I have this tumor like they're telling me, bro, and I have like a cancer or some shit, you know what I mean? So he was probably spooked as fuck thinking like, damn, nigga, I'm finna die, or you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to go on life support and all this other crazy shit, you know what I mean? But turns out, bro, you just gave birth to your little fucking brother.
Damn. Crazy. But
life though.
Man, I got this other story I wanted to tell you, bro. It's crazy, bro. So this guy, his name, you ever heard this dude named D.B. Cooper?
I think so. That sounds hella familiar.
Yeah, it's actually a really like popular story, but pretty much he was the only guy ever in history to rob a plane and get away with it.
Oh my God.
You've heard about this?
I know who you're talking about. Yeah. I might have. I don't know the full story, but I just know that it was sad as fuck.
Yeah, I was not really like robbing a plane, but like he gets on his plane in Seattle like in like 1971 or some shit.
Yeah.
And he gets on the plane. It's like a dude wearing like a fucking suit, you know, a little like bowler hat and shit like that. He looked like one of the fucking Blues Brothers and shit.
Oh, okay, never mind. Stupid.
And then, you know the Blues Brothers are, right? Yeah. And he tells one of the flight attendants like, look, like I have a bomb like in my fucking suitcase, or I don't know if he had it in a suitcase or like on him.
My bag.
But he was like, I have a bomb on me.
Yeah.
And if you don't give me $200,000, like I'm finna blow this shit up.
Yeah.
So they land in Seattle, because I think that's where the plane was going anywhere, because they didn't tell any of the other passengers and shit. Yeah. They let all the passengers out. They give him $200,000. He also asked for like 4 like air parachutes.
Yeah.
And he said, all right, like take me to like Mexico City or whatever the fuck. They're flying off, bro. 30 minutes like from Seattle, he jumps out of the fucking plane, bro.
What?
With all the money and his parachutes and shit.
Yeah.
And they never find him ever. They never found him again.
Holy shit. Wait.
And think about $200,000 back then. That's like $1 million now.
Yeah, on God. Holy shit. Okay, wait. I thought you were talking about this other guy. I was about to say that we're thinking about the same guy. But keep going, bro.
But this guy pretty much jumps out the plane, bro, and they never find him ever again.
What?
And there's like a lot of theories on like maybe he died.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't like successfully land, because he jumps off like in the middle of the forest, damn near like in Washington. And it's like I think it was in November, so it was probably cold as fuck. There's a lot of theories of him being like a time traveler or from another universe and shit like that, because there's like no reports of this guy.
D.B.
like,
Cooper. Yeah, that sounds hella familiar, bro. I'm not even
I think his actual name was Dan Cooper, but then they like misheard him and then they just called him like DB Cooper or some shit. Yeah. But they never found, and because of him is like, now there's like metal detectors at airports and they do all these, like I don't know if he's the reason, but like he's a big like
reason why.
Yeah, and like let's say if you were to buy a plane ticket like the same day that the plane's gonna take off, they'll do extra searches on you just because.
Wow.
Of the yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, I thought you were talking about this one guy. I forgot his name, but hella people are already gonna know what I'm talking about. That's why I said, is it sad? Because there was this one dude who I don't know if he was boarding a plane or something like that, but there was nobody else on the plane, and he made sure of it too. He steals a plane and he's flying, like just flying around and shit. And the people like, that be on the head.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that happened recently.
Not too recently, but it was probably like a couple years ago, bro. Because he, do you know what I'm talking about, bro? It was like a white dude.
Yeah, he steals the plane.
And then he's like, did you hear the voice message of like when he's talking to them and shit like that? Right? Yeah, he ends up crashing the plane. But he was like in the air and he was like, he said something like, yeah, man, I just wanted to fly or some shit like that. And I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It was just kind of sad. And then everybody turned this guy into like this motivational thing of like, he just wanted to live, bro. Like he didn't try to kill anybody. He didn't try to injure anybody but himself. He was just like, bro. He said, yeah, man, I'm a guy who got a couple screws loose, man. Da 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 da.
Damn.
I just wanted to fly. Yeah, bro. And then he was saying something like he just wanted to fly or just see something. I forgot what it was, but it was super interesting. And then he crashed the plane and died.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Stole fucking.
And they were telling him, the people on the headset shit was like, bro, like just turn around, bro, and come back. And he was actually flying it pretty cool.
That's crazy.
Which is interesting, bro. And I forgot if he had like a little bit of training or something like that. But yeah, they were like, bro, okay, you clearly know how to kind of fly a plane, bro. Turn this motherfucker back around, bro. Just land and we'll be cool. That's what we're basically telling him. Like, please just land the plane, bro. And then that's when he was saying all that shit like, nah, man, I'm just a guy who's just got a couple screws loose and da-da-da. I was like, God damn, bro. You know what I mean? That's so sad how that nigga went out. Man. You feel me?
But yeah, bro, that shit's, I don't know. When I heard it, I was like, that's crazy because he's the only person to ever like rob a plane and get away with it successfully.
You know what's interesting? I don't know if this guy got away with it successfully, but I don't know if I ever told you, but I was gonna tell you a while ago. There was this dude who, and I don't remember exactly if he believed it was. Oh no, he didn't. He goes to like a store, let me just say Dollar Tree type shit, goes to like one of those type of stores. He buys a fake grenade, a toy grenade, and he takes it onto a plane, bro, and goes to the fucking pilot and basically tells this nigga like, yo, bro, you don't fucking turn this plane around, bro, I'm going to blow this whole motherfucker
what the fuck?
To smithereens. And he ends up getting like dropped off to like fucking Puerto Rico or some shit with the toy grenade.
That's crazy.
Didn't even have any real weapons on it.
Yeah.
But got dropped off to a whole nother place.
That's crazy.
You feel me? And I don't remember exactly if he got caught or whatever.
I don't have like shit on the plane, bro. They do not want to like.
I'm gonna keep it real, bro.
They're not gonna test your gangster on the plane, bro. Like, like they say, oh, you got some shit. Okay, we're just gonna believe you
for sure
that you have this shit. We're gonna do whatever the fuck you want.
We're way too high.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Way too high up, bro. Yeah, go ahead. God, I trust you, nigga.
Yeah, on God. I know you have it.
I'm not even going.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, especially if I see that nigga sweating.
Yeah.
If he's like this. I got a fucking bomb on me, all right?
I'm like, whoa, okay, he definitely fucking does.
You know what I mean? He got that look in his eye, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm like,
he okay, definitely fucking does.
You feel me? I'm like, all right, nigga. Passengers.
That's what, like, people are so. I be seeing videos of people on airplanes. It's like, on one place, the one place ever in the United States where you don't want to fuck around is at an airport or an airplane or something like that. Yeah. So when I'm seeing videos of people fighting in airports and on airplanes and shit, I'm like, bro, y'all are really wild, bro.
You're comfortable being in the air. We're like fucking 50,000 feet in the air or whatever.
And you want to fucking have a rumble in here in the airplane.
Interesting.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You feel me? I'm like,
you're gonna get on no-fly list.
Nope.
Gonna get sent to fucking Guantanamo Bay or some crazy shit.
Yeah. Crazy as fuck.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't play around none of that shit, nigga. They tell me to throw that belt on, nigga.
Oh yeah,
what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like, you know what I mean? I don't
throw my drink away.
Yeah.
That's just going in the trash.
I'm telling you, it's just because I'm always afraid of like, nigga, I'm gonna be the guy that makes the plane crash.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to every fucking instruction they're telling me, bro. They can literally tell me, I need you to shit in the middle of the way that you're walking, nigga. I'm like, all right, nigga, fuck, yeah. As long as the plane
for balance,
for balance of the plane. I'm gonna say that makes fucking perfect sense, nigga. I'm gonna squat down and take a hot shit. Yeah, bro.
Real steamy one.
I swear to God, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna just fly like this.
Yeah, bro. The whole time, nigga, I'm gonna have my shit plugged. Because that's craziness, bro. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and be, no. I need my seat. Bro, if they tell me, nigga, sit your goofy ass in the middle of these two people right here, big ass motherfuckers, and I'm hella uncomfortable, guess where I'm sitting, Mike?
Right in between them.
Right in between them niggas, bro. I'm telling you, I'm always listening, bro. That's too crazy. That's too risky.
That's one thing I do not want to fuck on. Like, especially like people are like, oh, you don't actually have to put your thing in airplane mode. Like, yeah, the fuck
yes,
you
I
do,
bro. I'm not gonna be the reason why these niggas communication start fucking up and they can't even navigate where they're going anymore because my stupid ass wanted to watch YouTube.
Yeah,
bro, come on, man.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
You feel me? Like, what am I even watching, nigga?
That's that important.
That's that important, nigga.
They could have waited the fucking 4 hours or however long your flight is.
Oh, me. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes nigga taking a plane, bro, be kind of
That sucks.
Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. If you're doing like a quick flight, bro, if you're going to like, let's say like LA, nigga,
hour flight, yeah, that's
you
not
know
that
what I mean?
bad.
Something like that. That's cool, bro. You
Watch a
wouldn't
movie,
even, you
you're done.
wouldn't
By the
even
time the
think.
movie
I was just
ends.
gonna say you wouldn't even think like flying is bad.
Yeah,
Flying for like an hour, you'd be like, cool, I could do this.
but being on like a 7-hour flight,
Nigga,
even longer.
I
I've never
swear
been
to
on
God,
anything
bro,
longer
nigga,
than a 7-hour
bro,
flight. So
I
went.
went. Basically, this motherfucker was there for 24 hours, bro. I was in the air all day, bro. When I flew to Africa, bro. Oh,
yeah, that's
my
bad.
God.
Because you had hella like rollover.
Yeah,
you had to fly from different airports.
Exactly,
and
bro. There was this place called Brussels or something like that we landed in. It was like some fucking,
in Africa.
No, it was before Africa. We landed like in this other place. It was somewhere in like Europe or some shit.
Like Germany or some shit. That's not like
Yeah.
somewhere fucking Germany or
It
something.
was, yeah, something like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. No disrespect to anybody that's from Brussels and shit. The food at the airport was absolutely garbage.
Like they didn't just have like
there was
McDonald's and
no,
nothing like that.
No, it was a bunch of like fucking
German food or
German
whatever the fuck
food or
it
whatever
is.
the hell,
Airbnb
yeah,
some
like
shit.
or whatever it was. Like there was like this fucking, or even the plane that we took, that was the Brussels Airlines or whatever. Terrible food. Like they, bro, I didn't even believe this. It was like a fucking Frank with like, it was like a hot dog, nigga, that was boiled.
Not a sausage.
It was a hot dog.
Okay.
Like this was a Frank, bro.
Yeah.
You had a hot dog, nigga, with like what was it, bro? I can call my brother in here type shit, nigga. That was scarring. It was like a hot dog and with the side of this, like, it was meat pudding or something like that. It was like meat that was like in like this gelatin kind of form. Most disgusting thing I've ever had in my life.
How do you even eat
I
it?
sat there.
Dip the hot dog in there, or?
I guess, I don't know, but I didn't do it. I was sitting like, bro, I'm just gonna eat the hot dog. I guess I started chewing on the hot dog. I was like, oh, bro, this is like, what am I doing, bro?
Plain hot dog is crazy.
Exactly, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, nigga. That's like that dude that got that boiled egg from the gas station.
That's wild. I'm not gonna lie. When I was a kid, though, I used to eat hot dogs
I used to eat hot dogs
straight out the sink. I'm straight out the fridge.
Whoa.
Out the sink. My bad.
What are you talking about?
Straight out the fridge, bro. I eat hot dog. I eat hot dog, bro.
Wait, whoa.
I was wildin'.
Wait.
wildin',
No. Like, wait, hold on one second,
Not even-
nigga.
not even
Hold on.
cooked.
What are you talking about, Mike? All right, I got my Franks, nigga. I have them in pack. They're not even open yet. My mom put them in the fridge yesterday because we went shopping yesterday.
Yeah.
The next day, it's like 2 p.m.
A 24 pack of hot dogs.
Yeah, you'll crack one of those motherfuckers open.
I'll take it out. I'll cut it in the middle.
And then you'll take one of the links.
I'll take one of the links out
and just start eating it like
and
that.
start eating it when I was a kid.
And you did that often?
Yeah, I do that pretty often. Yeah,
Mike, you might be a little.
it's a little insane, bro. It's a little crazy. I know.
Mike, you might actually be a cannibal at that point, bro.
Maybe,
you
bro.
might as well eat somebody, nigga.
Sometimes
Holy
I'll put lemon and salt on it.
That makes it a little better, I guess. But like I'm saying, just eat a bear, nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
eating a bear is wild.
Yeah, bro. You might as well eat a nigga. You might as well eat somebody, bro. You might as well eat somebody. Nigga.
Yeah.
Because like raw hot dog.
Yeah, raw hot dog, bro.
Oh, Mike, I'm being so real. Bro.
That can't be good for me.
Yeah, at all,
that couldn't have been good for me, bro.
My mama, bro.
Haven't done that shit in years though.
Yeah. When was the last time you ate a raw hot dog? Would you think it still smacks for you?
Nah, I remember the last time I did it, I was like, oh, like this is not good.
That nigga peeped it. He was like,
yeah, I think I was probably like,
I was tripping.
11, 10, 12 around that age. Yeah. Where I was like, I haven't done this in a while.
So you just took
one out, took a bite out that shit. I was like, ooh. I was like, yeah, this is not the. This is not the wave no more, man.
Yeah, see, I mean, I don't know, bro. I think my mom just spooked me from it because she'll be like, yeah, you'll get hella sick if you do that shit. And I mean, I've done it because she seen me do it before, bro. Like, I wouldn't want to wait, so I would microwave it with no water, which is terrible. Like, I would just put the motherfucker in the microwave, nigga, and then just.
I don't cap.
You know
I
what
always
mean?
thought it was weird to cook a hot dog in the microwave.
Yeah, you're super weird if you do that. I always thought you either got to throw that motherfucker on the grill
or boil it in the
water, bro. You feel me? Those are only two.
Because I always like if I'm making hot dogs in my house, most of the time
I'll just boil it.
I'm just gonna boil it in some water.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, that's weird as fuck.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? You know,
preparing it like
boiled hot dogs too. It's like you can only eat them that day.
Yeah, exactly. You can't
throw them in a new batch of water and boil it again.
Yeah, because it's gonna look fucking.
It's
gonna taste different too.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Which is strange.
But if you got like a hot dog on the grill, you could reheat that motherfucker.
Yeah, I was gonna say. See, that's what's
that one. I'll throw that one in the microwave.
I'll throw in the microwave, bro, and just throw that motherfucker right into the bun. And shit. You feel me?
Actually, I like my buns. I throw my buns in the microwave for like 10 seconds.
Well, you like it a little soft?
I like them a little like warm. Yeah, a little soft.
That's wild. I don't know. I like the bun kind of cold. You know what I mean? Not like cold, but just like
I feel
normal room
regular,
temperature. It's kind of like the
that.
fluff. It's not too soft.
Or I'll put it on the stove, on the stove top.
Oh yeah, but open it though.
Yeah, that's how I want like this.
Yeah, my mama. Yeah, I seen it. Nigga. I seen the hands, bro. But that's wild. Hey, speaking of food, bro, I did want to tell you this too. There is this Japanese restaurant called the Nico Japanese Grill and Bar, and I forgot exactly where this. Oh, it's in Florida. I'm tripping. It's in Florida, right? This happened this year, bro, and I think it was like in February or some shit. So apparently, like a cool chunk of people were going to this place, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's like steakhouse. People were going to this place, and a lot of people fucked with it. And this is hella funny, and you're probably already gonna have a theory why people kept going back, which is hilarious. So randomly, they end up getting investigated by the police. So they're like, everybody's like, what the fuck, right? And what was even more interesting is they ended up shutting down
because of the police
before they were about to get investigated. So police was like, nigga, we really gotta look into your shit, then. What the fuck, y'all want to stop now? Like that's weird, right? So, Mike, what they find is super fucking interesting. They're looking around. They're trying to see, like, is there money laundering happening here? What the fuck is going on? Yeah. There's something weird that we think is going on, right? But no, I'm gonna fucking tell you. They went over there in the first place because 7 people ended up being hospitalized after they fucking ate there, Mike. And hold on, I'm gonna explain to you why they got hospitalized, bro. People found in the soy sauce bottles, like, you know, when you'll go to restaurants and shit, they'll have like bottles of ketchup and shit like that.
I heard about this. Yeah, the soy sauce bottle. Yeah.
They found traces of methamphetamine in like 5 different bottles. That were just like at tables and shit.
It's that Florida shit.
And then everybody was just like, bro, so I know damn well why everybody kept going back, nigga. They was fiending, nigga.
They wanted that table.
They was just like, yeah. Can I get that one table again? Let me get that booth. I'm not gonna lie, having a good time there. I don't know why. You feel me? Niggas putting hella soy sauce. And let me get that soy sauce again, man.
That's crazy. But drowning they shit.
I swear to God, nigga. Not even knowing, you feel me? Putting hella of that shit on their rice.
All over their sushi and shit.
All that shit, bro. Craziness,
that's
bro.
Wild.
Yeah, when I heard that shit.
Methamphetamines.
Into the fucking soy sauce, bro. Like, really think about
How
that
did
shit.
Even
How did that happen? That's what I'm saying. Like, what was their plan when they did that shit? You feel me? Or do you think somebody just fucked around and set them up?
I don't know. Maybe
somebody that worked there.
Maybe that could be possibly. I don't know. But it's like most of the time, like your soy sauce, like the containers, you're refilling them. Yeah, like really? It's like they'll have like a big box with like a bag of like soy sauce in there or some shit like that, or like big old, like, you know, you have like that little like thing of like oil over there and shit.
Yeah.
They'll have like that full like soy
sauce.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You can buy that shit at like fucking,
like a big ass thing of soy sauce.
You get a fucking 5-gallon bucket of soy sauce.
Really?
At Costco right now, I'm pretty sure.
That is so much sodium.
That's a lot. That's a hella sodium. That shit would kill you. And then pretty much with that big ass bucket, they'll refill like the soy sauce things like at the end of the day or whatever the fuck. So maybe someone probably threw like some shit in the big bucket of soy sauce.
And they didn't know.
And then everyone, like the waitresses or the waiters, whatever the fuck, were just refilling like all the soy sauce with fucking hella meth sauce or whatever.
Oh my God, bro. Is that not wild? You
That's
know what
crazy.
I mean? Like, what was the plan there? And dude, this story reminded me, bro, and I had to tell you this because I wanted to, I was actually going to tell you to watch this movie recently, and it just came out on Netflix. It's a new movie that came out with John Boyega and Jamie Foxx. It's called
Tyrone, right?
Who Cloned Tyrone. Bro, who the fuck? What was it? Oh, hold on, bro. Mike, give me 1 second. It's my uncle. I'm going to keep this in. Just keep going.
What do you mean keep going?
Sorry, guys. I had to go do something for my uncle. But it's fine. I'm just going to leave that part in.
They cloned Tyrone. I heard the movie actually is good as fuck.
Bro, I watched it today.
Is it cool?
Bro, I'm telling you, it's fucking interesting. And it ties literally perfectly with that story I just said, bro. So basically, and this is spoilers for anybody who wants to watch this movie. It's actually a pretty good movie on Netflix. But, bro, it's basically like, you know, it follows John Boyega's character. And I forgot his name.
He's not Tyrone?
But his name's actually not Tyrone. It's just that for the trailer, they called him that.
Oh, okay.
But his name is like, I forgot what it is, bro, but it starts like an F or something like that. But his character is not really a likable guy. And it's like really hard to really understand where he's coming from with a lot of things in this movie. But, bro, the movie starts out, he's like doing a drug deal or whatever. And like this kid is helping him find this other guy that he's like trying to like find. And he finds the dude. He runs him over with his car.
Oh shit!
Like from the first 5 minutes of the movie, you're like, holy shit. And then he goes over there and like strips him. He's like, give me your shit. And he takes like drugs or money from him and shit like that. Yeah. And then he just drives off. So you're kind of like, damn, like, so his character's kind of like an asshole for real. Like he's real like,
yeah,
you know. So then he's like even kind of mean to this kid because the kid's talking about like SpongeBob with him and shit. And he's like, hey, stop talking about that shit, kid. I don't watch that shit. You know, just shit like that. It's hella funny. And then Jamie Foxx is so goated in this movie. He plays a pimp. He's funny as fuck, bro. And that's not even the point of what I want to tell you, but it's a good ass movie. And the girl in not Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in what was it? WandaVision, the black girl.
Oh,
she plays a stripper in the movie, which is hella. Nah, she is bad as fuck.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, bro, it's so interesting because he ends up, long story short, he has beef with the nigga because the guy he ran over ends up surviving.
Oh shit.
He ends up sliding with two of his homies, and they catch this nigga lacking in a parking lot. So he's sitting in the parking lot like, fuck nigga, I'm gonna have to get into a shootout. And I'm not gonna lie to you, the scene was kind of really dark to even see, bro. John Boyega jumps out the car, starts busting out these niggas, and you just see him get lit up. Blah, 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 get lit up.
Like Denzel.
Yeah, like Denzel. And he jumps back in his car while he has like bullet holes and shit, coughing up hella blood and shit. He's like trying to drive and back up, like, and hit these niggas. So he's like backing up the car hella, and then he died from all the shock. And then they go around the car, and the guy, he hit the dude too. Brother's all hit up and shit. He comes out the car, blah, 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 kills that nigga. Straight up kills him. And then he wakes up again the next day. Super fucking interesting. So I was like, okay, I'm sold.
And that's what
dragged me into the movie. He wakes up the next day, so he's like, what the fuck? He doesn't even remember really. He's like, he thinking it's a dream type shit. Like, oh, what the fuck? And he was just leaving Jamie Foxx's house when it happened. He gets shot right out of Jamie Foxx's house, right? The pimp in the movie. So he goes over to his house the next day because he was pressing Jamie Foxx earlier that day. You know, before he got shot, pressing him for some money. He goes over again, thinking that was just a dream. So he was like, whatever, bro, I was tripping. I need to go over to bruh's house and get my money. So he goes back over there. He starts banging on the door. And Jamie Foxx is like, man, who the hell at my door? Da, da, da. He goes over to the door. He looks through the blinds. And he's like, ain't no fucking way. He's like, ain't no way. He said, ain't no way, nigga. He said, shit, a pimp seeing ghosts. That shit had me dead, bro. And he was just like, bro, like John Boyega banging on the door. And he's like, bro, let me in. And he tells this nigga, like, bro, you had like stupid bullet holes in you yesterday, nigga. You were 100% dead. I seen bro and his boys go over there and Swiss cheese your ass yesterday, bro. How the fuck are you here and you're not breathing through tubes right now? And John Boyega like, bro, what the fuck is you talking about? Nigga, like, that shit did not happen to me. You're tripping, bro. He was like, bro, I'm telling you right now, bro, this shit happened. You can even ask, I forgot the girl's name. Her name's like Yo-Yo or something. You can even ask Yo-Yo, nigga. She seen it too. Right before she was leaving, you remember Yo-Yo was finna leave when you pulled up over there to that corner. He was thinking back like, damn, she was leaving around that time. He goes and asks her while she's like working the corner and shit. He pulls her, brings her to the car, starts asking her shit. She tells him like, yeah, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, I seen Bro and his boys peel off, and I see your car. He was like, okay, tell me like what happened. And she was like, well, you got to give me a little bit more money, nigga. Which is funny though.
So does this car have like holes in it and shit like that?
His car is all fucked up and shit like that. Yeah. And so he ends up like, I forgot how they even figure it out, but they see like this, or he sees this van that was like kind of close to his house, and there's like this homeless dude's out on the street, and he's like limping and shit. This van comes and picks him up out of nowhere and then just drives off hella fast. So he's like, what the fuck was that? Like a black van. Mm-hmm. So then he ends up following the van. He gets like the license plate or some shit. They end up tracing it or taking it or following this license plate to where it came from or something like that. They go to this like facility. They end up seeing basically where all this weird shit is going down.
It's like a cloning factory.
Basically, and it's so weird, bro. He's like just sitting there trying to figure out all this shit. They're looking at all these crazy drugs and stuff like that are all like kind of displayed in like these vials and stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's a body bag on a table. So he's like, what the fuck? So they are like, sitting there with the scientist dude. They have him at gunpoint so they can do all their shit. They're looking around. The main guy that John Boyega plays, he goes over to the body bag, unzips it, sees that it's himself, and he freaks the fuck out. I'm not gonna lie, even the way they personified the scene was hard as fuck. It's like everything's like shaking and shit, and he's just kind of like just sitting there like just looking at himself. Yeah. And then they're all telling him like, bro, we gotta get the fuck up out of here. And then he's just in fucking shock. He's like, bro, I ain't no fucking ghost, man. I know like that, bro. I don't know how to explain that shit. And then they're like, bro, what the fuck? Like, and at first they're not even saying like they cloned your ass. They don't even know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
So they're all just sitting there hella shook. But the main point of what I'm trying to say is, bro, Because I think I have like probably 10 more minutes of that movie, to be honest. I didn't fully fucking finish it. I have like 10 more minutes. But, bro, so far I'll say, because I'm pretty much already done, bro. The way that they were even controlling, and I didn't even say this, they were controlling people. And it's basically like they're controlling the black people in this neighborhood or in this like whole community or some shit like that through all black things like chicken, through hair products, and it's like this because like there's this one scene where when they were in the factory or whatever, Jamie Foxx is like just like looking at all the drugs and shit, and he's like, ooh, okay, you know what I'm saying, a pimp can use some of this, a little bit of that booger sugar. So he goes over to this random shit. He's thinking it's coke. He sniffs it up and he's like, and he puts it in like his gums and shit, and he starts going, he's like I swear to God, and he keeps doing that, right? And he ends up accidentally shooting the guy because he gets too nervous off the drug and shit.
What the fuck?
And then after they go from that place, they go to eat some they go to like a fried chicken place or whatever, or soul food and shit. They go to get some like chicken. They're eating their chicken, and then they all start laughing. Like they're all like in a good mood now and shit like that. So then Jamie Foxx sits there and he's like, wait. Oh my God. And then he puts it together of like, I felt exactly like this when I was in the fucking the facility.
Yeah.
And then that's when they're like, okay, I don't understand what you're talking about. He said, nigga, it's in the chicken. And then they go to like a hair salon place, and then they start noticing that the people that were like shipping these boxes or all this shit, they're from that factory or whatever the fuck, and they all work for the same company, nigga. And they were using this shit because there was even a scene where this lady is getting her hair done and they're putting like this cream in her hair, right? She's stressing about work and all this stuff, like, yeah, you know, bills, I gotta pay bills, and you know, it's so hard for me because I have 2 jobs and I still gotta take care of the kids and make sure they finish school and da. She's just like she seemed pissed as fuck, just like so stressed. And then the lady starts putting the stuff in her hair, and then the minute you see it like seep into her scalp, she's like, yeah, but maybe I'm tripping.
Damn.
And it was just so interesting of like, yo, you know what I mean? So that's why I was like, yo, they got something in the soy sauce, nigga. And they put something in the chicken and all in this movie. And I just thought it was interesting. And I was even going to say this. I thought the timing was interesting for this movie to drop. And I'm pretty sure that they were shooting this movie like a year ago or a year or 2 ago when they probably started first shooting it. Bro, why the fuck? Around the same time that everybody is saying like, oh, you know, is Jamie Foxx cloned and shit like that?
Yeah, all that shit that's coming out.
Isn't that really weird how this movie kind of drops around the same time? And even this though, bro, because look, I'm not saying that he did. I personally don't think so. I don't believe that shit, right? But I'm not gonna lie to you. I do believe there are some weird shit. That's why I think that even though that movie, I'm like, you know, maybe they wouldn't just target a certain group of people. Maybe they would. But I think this is kind of how they do it to all of us, which is interesting. And maybe not in the same sense, but you even see, like, I even remember I seen this video where they showed, it was like a weather channel. And it was a weather guy talking about this shit. He said, if you see the clouds from 12 p.m. On like this day to this day, look at the clouds and everything. There's no weird looking shit. Look at the clouds on this day to this day. There is like this green misty shit that's over this area right here. Why? And then the nigga, bro, because, and then at that same time, there were planes that were flying like super high up over those areas.
Or dropping shit.
And they said they spray like a little, that we don't even notice it. When they be spraying this shit across the whole.
Breathing in.
Yeah. Which is super interesting. So I was kind of like, yo.
That's
and
crazy.
Even with Ice Cube is one nigga that for some weird reason he's always coming out saying shit basically about those people. And what I mean by those people is the elites or these people that are worshiping whatever the hell. He literally said this on an interview. You can look this up yourself. He said, I was invited to the club. They wanted me in their club, but I didn't want to be in their club. So now they're mad. And
that's trippy, bro.
And you know what he said? He said, and you know, people know what I mean when I'm saying that club, bro. Like, come on, man. That's what he was saying. He was like, but I'm not that nigga. Yeah. Like, I'm not fucking with none of that shit. And he even straight up came out and said this about when the whole Jamie Foxx shit happened. He said, and why would he say this so, like he's 100%, which is so weird for him, another star, to come out and say. He straight up said, I don't know if he said the elites or he said some word for it, but he said basically, they tried to off my nigga Jamie.
For sure.
Straight up just said that.
For sure.
And I was like, why would he just say it so confidently? Like, why aren't any other stars coming out saying shit like that? And he seems like he's always the guy who's saying something.
Yeah, he knows something that other people don't know for sure. Or
he said they wanted him in the club.
He's not afraid to like speak on like what's actually happening. Yeah. Like you even seen the shit with Tom Holland, his recent interview that he came out. I forgot who did the interview with.
Yeah.
But he's pretty much saying how he's scared of the Hollywood business and like and what it does to people and shit. He's saying like, yeah, I'm gonna try to take a break. That's why he's taking a break from acting and shit. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna take a fat break from it. And he says like, he's like, the best thing for me in my relationship is to try to just stay out of like media and out of the business and shit. He said he's like, I don't want to go to any red carpet or anything like that. He's like, unless I really have to be there or if I really want to be there.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Yeah, damn near, or like maybe like Zendaya's movies or some shit. But even then, it's like I don't even think he.
Yeah, I don't think he has to be there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, even him, like even this guy is saying he's like, bro, like I don't want to no part of that crazy
shit.
ass shit. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm kind of like, man, all this
There's
shit is really
something dark
going on that we've probably been going on for centuries.
Bro.
You know what I mean? Because, you know, I always believed in dark society, secret society, stuff like that. Because, like, I even remember there was this one dude, I forgot who he was, but he talked about a party that was like in LA, bro, like a, you know, Hollywood party, bro. There was like a bunch of like, oh, you know, I know this Viner and I know that YouTuber and da-da-da. We're all at this party. And he said it was when he first started getting up. I think it was one of the dudes from AMP. I might be tripping. That's like Kai's group and all them niggas.
Yeah, no.
But he damn near said like they were doing some weird shit at this party, like some damn near like demonic shit, bro. Yeah, which was hella interesting. Like he said, I forgot exactly what he said, bro, but people already damn near know what video I'm talking about, bro. But it was fucking weird, bro. That's why I'm just kind of like, I feel why most niggas be like, yeah, I want to be somebody in this industry, but I mean, I want to be somebody in this world, but not that fucking industry type shit.
Yeah, it's
but
like,
it seems like that's the fucking fast
like
track.
At what cost? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Nigga,
what are they
soul.
Exactly? Like, what are they offering for you to do this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like that shit just must be crazy. And it's like you never know who's
really like in that shit.
Yeah,
you know, because these people are such good like pretenders that they've been doing it so long, so undetected for so long that it's like, how can you really even distinguish anybody? You know what I mean?
That's just crazy, bro. And like, yeah, that shit, like, finding shit out, bro, is so good. Like, I seen this shit recently where, like, in 2016, 2017, like, a bunch of scientists, like, with, like, satellites, they found a pyramid, like, in Antarctica.
What?
Like, buried under the
ice?
Yeah, like, I guess, like, some shit melted, and they were able to see. And some people are like, oh, that's just a mountain. But, bro, I seen pictures of this shit, bro. This shit's perfect, like, it's a perfect
prism.
Shape. It's a perfect prism, bro, in the middle of Antarctica, bro.
Wait, can I, like, what does it look like? Is it like blue? Is it?
Yeah, it looks like dark, like looks like gray or some shit like that. Like, it doesn't.
Okay, so do you think because of the time?
Yeah. So like a lot of people, like I was watching shit on it. A lot of people just think like it was probably buried for hella long, cause like for the longest, like Antarctica, like for like 400 years,
it's been
like,
just icy
as fuck.
Yeah. So you think before that it was something?
That's what some people are saying. Like, so this predates like Egypt and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then like I guess there's like a lot of like folk stories for like Polynesian people or like people like near the area where they where, like they have stories of people who like they say like that's where their motherland is from, or like that's where like their people are from, like from that place in Antarctica. Yeah, like whatever it used to be and shit.
That's fucking interesting, bro. They found a pyramid.
Yeah, or it's like I don't even know if they even went to it yet, but it's like somewhere in the Arctic.
Yeah,
like they found like the top of it, or like they can see like a cool section of it and shit like that. So you can see like the size of it and stuff.
Fuck. What is the top of a mountain called again? The crest?
The peak.
My bad. I said the crest on my goofy ass. But jeez, bro. So they seen the peak of that motherfucker.
Yeah, but you could kind of see like the
rest of it.
You could kind of see the rest of it too, like the bottom of it and shit.
See, that's so interesting about life, bro. There's so many things that I wish I knew, but we probably never will in our lifetime.
Bro, it's crazy how. And then I seen this one thing where it's like all the pyramids in the world.
Yeah.
They're like all pointing in the same direction.
You know what I heard too? I heard that it could be like coordinates or some shit like that, bro. But to what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if this was like, all right, and this is just theory time, bro. You know what I mean? Blinking eyes sideways and shit. Bro, what if? Because, like, I'm still going to be real. I don't believe that we had slave niggas fucking pulling these stones and they were using water to slide these motherfuckers up. How tall, big that motherfucker bro, I've seen pyramids, like I'm talking about even the pyramids in like fucking Mexico
are bigger than the ones in fucking Egypt and shit.
Come on, bro. There's some that are fucking crazy.
And then there's pyramids like in fucking like Cambodia or like in parts of Asia and shit. The pyramids in the fucking Antarctic, like bro, how the fuck are these being
that's what I'm trying to say,
constructed?
Bro. I think if I'm being so real, I think it's extraterrestrial.
What trips me out is like, even nowadays, with the technology we have, all the shit we have, we still can't build a pyramid.
Bro, not like that.
How they did that.
I was just gonna say, not like that. And even the facts that they had, like, fucking, like,
there's tombs inside of it,
tunnels, and like fucking
it's
rooms.
It's not just a big. You could go inside this motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like,
and you could actually walk around like a corridor and motherfucker, bro.
There's
crazy.
Rooms and shit, like
crazy. That's what I'm saying. So, how did they know? Like, what is it called? Architecture? How they know that? They know how to do that.
And there's a lot of crazy shit that I've seen where, like, I don't know exactly like where these like stones were found, but they found like carvings of stones that were like so precisely cut. It's like they were using like lasers and tools and shit.
See, okay, no.
And then they're like, there's damn near no way we can even do that shit now. Type shit. Like how crispy the
cuts are
shit is, like edged into the stone or whatever the fuck it is.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. You damn near just strengthened this theory I heard about. Basically, they believe, and that actually kind of would make sense. They believe that people from, like, you know, back in the day, like Egypt, shit like that, whatever, they had stupid crazy technology at that time, and maybe we're just like, we haven't, you know, we lost that technology, or we don't know how to access it, or we ran out of it or whatever, because of how powerful this thing was, whatever the fuck it was, to make them be able to use this shit, be able to do these type of things. And there's even like fucking, what is that shit called? Hieroglyphics and bro, fucking correct me if I'm wrong, bro. There are hieroglyphics of things that look like technology, bro.
Like rockets,
bro, I'm saying, it looks like, I was just gonna say, it looks like a laptop and all these other things like that. So I'm like, bro, I don't fucking know, bro.
And there's this big ass rock. I might be wrong. It might be like in India or Egypt or some shit.
Yeah.
And this rock, it's a huge rock that is split perfectly down the middle. No cracks on this shit at all. It's split perfectly down the middle, like someone cut it.
Somebody damn near
like chop that shit with like a laser.
Like Sanju,
yeah,
nigga.
Damn near. And it splits perfectly down, and it's like on top of other rocks. So it's like hoisted up, kind of. It's like sitting on top of these other rocks, so you could like go underneath it and shit.
See, bro, do you even remember what I told you? And this is why I believe this type of shit. There has to be some type of either
big
technology,
ass headstones and shit that are like,
bro. It either has to be some type of technology, bro. Or, and I mean, that does kind of fall into that category, or it's extraterrestrial, bro. I'm keeping it so real. Those are the only two ways I can think. I don't think that's man-made power. I don't think that's, or let me even say, I don't think that's just man-power.
You think it's just natural? It can naturally.
I don't think that can naturally happen. That we just have these things like that, bro. You know what I mean?
Bro, I was seeing some of this shit where it's like perfect circles and perfect squares, like, and it's like,
bro. Remember even when I told you this, and the episode never got posted? I'm definitely posting this clip this time. Even how people were like trying to fucking wrap their heads around the Grand Canyon, how there's certain, like, you cannot go to certain places, like you can't enter any of the caves apparently or nothing like that. They said because there's active mines, but the mines haven't been active for years.
Yeah,
they're like, oh well, you know, just in case type shit. But it's like, yeah, you could go ahead and use that if you want to, but let's be so real, bro. And there are like the fucking names of all the stuff is so like Egyptian. It's like the Temple of Ra, and which is a fucking god in Egypt. And there's like all these, like, the something of like Shiva, and it's all these other like cultures and which is super interesting. And then they ended up, and this is what I heard, bro, and I told you this before, there was like some guy super fucking back in the day, I forgot his name, but he was going through the Grand Canyon,
and they
found all these like fucking relics. They found like scarabs, gold fucking statues that are big as fuck in some of these caves.
Crazy.
So
how they get there?
So, and this is what people are thinking. They think that the Grand Canyon, the reason why they won't let us go is because it's connected to Africa.
See, you say that, and I'm like, how the fuck?
Like, what if it's like a fucking like time tunnel or something, just moves you quick as fuck, and they don't want us to be.
You know, Pac-Man, you go off the side of the thing and you just pop up on the other side. Yeah, is it like that type shit?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is that? Like, why did they block that off? Why don't they want people to be able to go through that? Why don't they want people to know what's going on? You know what I mean? Because apparently planes can't even fly over that motherfucker. It's illegal to fly over the Grand Canyon.
I didn't know that.
Which is super interesting. Why? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's pretty trippy, man.
So it's like,
there's so much mysteries to the world. I'm just like, bro, what? Like, I wish I just had all the answers, bro.
My mama,
or wish someone did, or someone probably does, though, to be honest.
I mean, God. Yeah. Only God could tell us why.
I'm talking about like just probably like elites who like know.
Oh yeah, yeah. You think the elites know why Andy Muschietti made Flash?
I think we're all puzzled. I think we're all puzzled on why that movie was made.
God's even sitting there scratching his head like, damn.
What the fuck?
He's like, damn, that nigga was really tripping when he made that.
I did not make that one.
Yeah, bro. Like, damn, I did not see that one coming, bro. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know.
I keep roasting this nigga every episode now.
The Flash, yeah, he deserves it. I ain't gonna cap. You know he's gonna make fucking.
No. What?
I think he's gonna be the next. He's gonna make the next Batman.
Are you serious?
Or the next Superman or something like that.
Get this guy out of here, man. James Gunn has too much faith in this guy.
I swear to God.
Like, after he made your first bomb, nigga, you might as well have been Oppenheimer.
Biggest bomb too. Damn near. The way he was making shit blow up.
I'm sorry, y'all. That was a terrible fucking joke. Oh, dude, I'm just being so real, though, bro. The way this nigga fucking making bombs, nigga.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, it's so crazy. Why didn't they have this nigga Andy Muschietti in Oppenheimer, bro? Real shit.
They probably did. They probably put his face on the actual fucking nuke.
On the cover.
Yeah.
He said he got set on the bomb. They threw his head on the bomb. That's funny as fuck. But nah, bro. I mean, hey, speaking of superhero shit, I actually did want to talk to you before we get up out of here because I'm literally fucking like melting. Yeah, nigga. Bro, did you see the trailer for and it's not even like, it's just a closer inside scoop of the second Spider-Man game.
Oh, the story trailer.
Yes, bro. How they showed like, you know, his relationship with Harry a little bit more.
Show how MJ looks now.
Yeah, bro. That's interesting.
I
didn't peep that.
I think a lot. I like that she looked better in the first one.
Yeah, I'm be honest. Even though I didn't even like her in the first one.
She kind of looks like now she looks like she's like hella like
go ahead.
Like skinny or like on some shit. You know what I'm saying?
She
like
kind of looks like a drug addict.
Yeah.
A little fiendish.
Her nose looks kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Because in the other one she looks healthy.
Yeah.
A little full in the face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a little bit of round face.
You know what I mean? It looked nice.
Yeah.
And then now, and even Peter in the new, I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, it's you know why they did that though. You remember?
Because he's older and shit. Yeah.
No, and because they wanted to favor him from Tom Holland.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
get
I
that.
heard.
But I'm saying now he kind of has like looks a little chubby.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. I don't know why they did that.
And I'm not gonna cap. Miles' new hair.
Dude, I hated it with the swoop going to the side.
Why?
What's up with the JB? What's going on with the Justin Bieber's cut type shit?
Just give him an afro or give him a fucking high. You know what I mean?
Mama, bro, just give him a normal cut. How y'all gave him in the first one, nigga. Just, you know what I mean? Yeah, just do the afro then. If y'all want it, bro, go based off the movie,
bro.
Give him the afro.
I'm not even saying like a huge
exactly,
fucking,
bro. Like how the movie Miles has an afro
cool
taper.
A little taper afro. Yeah. Why the fuck they didn't do that?
What the fuck? Instead of giving him like this, like fucking.
Or if you're gonna give him that,
emo,
just give him full locks. Just give him full fucking locks.
I was gonna say, and don't swoop him to the side, bro.
Just give him locks all the way around, bro.
That's
let
what
that
I'm
shit drop.
saying, bro. Instead of like giving him this like dyke cut. Sorry, I'm sorry to say. I know I'm gonna have to cut that.
Yeah, a lot of like a lot of games do that with their black characters, or they'll have like the
fucking like swoop. I don't know why they
Killmonger.
keep doing that.
Killmonger's the one who really.
Bro, Killmonger's the one who fucking set the standard. Oh my God, and they think it works for everybody.
It works for Killmonger.
It works for that nigga.
It works for that one character on Apex.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. But it doesn't always fucking work. Stop giving niggas this cut. I'm being so real. I see a nigga out in the street with that, bro. I'm flaming you. It's what it is. It looks crazy.
But the game still looks good as fuck, though.
It looks
so I'm
like
not gonna knock him.
Oh my God, Venom, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this is my favorite. Who?
Candyman.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's goated.
Did you not know that?
That's a goated. I didn't even notice, bro.
Candyman voices
That
Venom,
is goated as fuck. Oh, bro, I'm telling you, I'm super excited.
They need to start doing this more with like
the
video games.
Yes, bro.
Like they had bruh who voiced Freddy Krueger voiced Scarecrow in Injustice.
Yeah.
That was fucking sick.
Oh, God.
But like, so, okay, hold on. Who do you think Venom is?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I agree with what you said.
Now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I agree with what you said before. You said this on like a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
I think it's Harry too, to be honest with you. But at the same time,
I wasn't really leaning too hard on Harry last time, but now I am.
Yeah,
because,
for sure.
I mean, they could be fucking with us because there's a part where Harry in the trailer says like, you know, we could save the world.
Yeah.
And then Venom says the same exact thing later on in the trailer. So it's
that's a good sign that it's him. That is.
That's what made. But it could also be
Peter.
like. Yeah, or I heard.
But then again, I heard they're both supposed to team up against Venom to stop him.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And then after the fact, you know, the symbiote. But then again, it could be an Eddie Brock, and then they might just not be showing him in the trailer.
They said they weren't going to do Eddie Brock.
Oh, they're tired of doing that.
They said it was going to be someone who hasn't been Venom yet. So it could be Norman.
Remember what I said? Possibly Kraven.
Could be Kraven.
But I doubt it. I don't think they would do that.
One of my coworkers thinks it might be Genki. That's a crazy ass theory. I don't know if that would happen.
That would actually be kind of interesting.
My other coworker said it might be Miles now because in this trailer you kind of see like
Miles is tripping over.
He's trying to prove himself so much.
And he does have like a little bit of he still got beef with what's his name, Mr. Negative.
Yeah, exactly, because of what he did to his dad and shit. So a lot of people, like Venom feeds off that shit.
That negative shit, yeah. He might really try to cling on to that nigga. So we might see I was going to say, we might see a Miles Venom, but I think we might get a scene where, how you even talked about it, he might fuck around and shock this nigga off him.
Yeah, on God, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think he might start realizing, like, holy shit. Like,
this is fucking with me.
Yeah, like, the way I've been acting towards my mom and shit like that.
Yeah,
So this is why Peter was doing this weird shit. You know what I mean? Because I think Peter's going to have it first, and then Miles might end up
taking it,
falling into the shit. And then Peter's going to be the one to kind of explain it to him. I think of, like, you know what I mean? Because I think it would be better if Peter explains it compared to Miles is the one that, like, saves him or something. I think it would be cool if Peter figures it out himself.
Yeah,
but then again, I do want to see him and Miles go toe to toe.
For sure. No, that they gotta have that. I gotta see the Venom.
Like Spider, like Peter is gonna be one of the boss fights.
I want to see that so bad.
You know,
I want to see that. That would
be. He looks hella crazy and like like the fucking tentacles are coming out and shit. And he looks hella crazy. Because I like whenever they do that in the comics, where like when Peter is becoming super venomized, it's like it almost like the suit just starts to look more
crazy.
Like you know what I mean? Like I don't know, bro. It's so weird. Like they'll kind of make it look spiky on the, and he just looks. You know what I mean? The eyes will be hella like. You know, I like when they do that shit.
You guys hella venomized.
Yeah, bro. You feel me? They did it a little bit in the game when he was like, and I have teeth.
Yeah, you could see it starting to kind of curl up a little bit.
But damn, bro, that's gonna be dope.
Looks fucking dope, man.
Yeah. And they showed a little bit more of Craven and shit like that. So
they had a lot of like video, like Mortal Kombat got a new trailer. They
announced a couple new characters. You were saying Omni-Man and Homelander.
Yeah, Omni-Man, Homelander, Peacemaker.
Oh yeah, they did say Peacemaker.
They're bringing back Quan Chi and Takeda.
Yeah, Takeda's coming back.